ODI Pharma Group was founded in 2018 with the target to bring medical cannabis to the European markets from Canada. So we approached the industry to find an efficient way to implement medical cannabis in Europe. We navigated through all the regulatory and business challenges over the last years and IPO'd in 2020. We decided very early already that cultivation is not something for us. We didn't want to be in the cultivation business. Cultivation exposes a lot of risks, implies a lot of risks, especially when it comes to the operational, to the regulatory, to the political issues. So our goal was to build a bridge between the established, the highly sophisticated manufacturers / cultivators and the experienced distribution channels in the European markets. So ODI Pharma was then successful in establishing itself as being a trusted supply partner for the pharmaceutical companies in some of the largest markets in Europe. Our primary focus is Eastern Europe. We see loads of potential in these Eastern European markets. We started off with Poland through our agreement with Synoptis Pharma. And the Polish market is very difficult to approach. It has the highest barriers of entry in probably globally due to its requirements regarding regulatory issues, product specification, processes in the production, etc. So we are happy that together with our partners, we overcome all these hurdles and are now in the Polish market ready to basically provide that bridge and ensure that patients have access to the medication they need and the amount they need actually and the timing in which they need it. There was a tremendous development in the Polish market over the last couple of years since we IPO'd in 2020. So if you take the official numbers that were released just recently, in 2020, all the products that were sold in the Polish market for medicinal cannabis amounted to around 90 kilos in the year 2020. It already sold in 2021 around 420 kilos. And in 2022, already 1,200 kilos per annum. In 2023, it was sold 4,600 kilos of medicinal cannabis in the market. So we're looking here at an industry in Poland that has a growth rate of around 300% per annum, which is quite attractive. And we don't think that the market is saturated yet, certainly not. So, and this is only Poland. In addition to Poland, we obviously look through the agreement we have with Synoptis Pharma into other markets in Eastern Europe, and more markets in these countries have already implemented laws to enable the supply of medicinal cannabis, or they are in the process of doing so. We're really excited about our relationship with Synoptis Pharma, which is part of the Nuka Group, which basically account for 40% of all the medicinal sales in Poland, and they're also really strong in other Eastern European markets. So initially, we planned to build the ODI Pharma brand in the pharmaceutical industry, and we already brought our products to the market after overcoming all the regulatory hurdles involved. But then this agreement was really a game changer for ODI. It put us onto a totally new platform. And basically, we decided with that agreement to become a supplier to Synoptis for their cannabis products instead of building our own brand further. So Nilka possesses probably the best and largest network in the Eastern European market for business intelligence, sales, and distribution. So we are cooperating with them on a daily basis, basically, to ensure that the products reach the patients in time and the amounts needed. With this agreement, obviously, it is making our business way more predictable as we are working with the largest pharmaceutical company in Eastern Europe. And it eliminates many of the variables in the equation to success. We are supplying a range of different products to them. Obviously, we continuously follow the demand in the market and adjust our product requirements. And of course, our products are prescription drugs. So in Poland, for instance, there's no limitation on the indications for which medicinal cannabis can be prescribed. So basically, anyone can receive access to medicinal cannabis in the Polish market, depending whether the doctor prescribing it finds it a suitable treatment for the patient. So regardless, the patients that suffer certain conditions, they include consistent pain, MS, post-traumatic stress disorder, Parkinson, and also patients undergoing chemotherapy treatment. They all have access to the product, and they are the main customer group. From an investor perspective, there are a couple of factors to consider. Obviously, cannabis stocks haven't done very well over the last 3 to 4 years globally for several reasons. Many companies had their very specific issues, and ODI is not excluded here. We had our issues as well. But looking at ODI now from an investor perspective today, I think the key takeaway points are that firstly, ODI has solidified its business model and benefiting now hugely from the work we've done over the last 3 to 4 years, because if we wouldn't have done that, we wouldn't be in the position we are in today. So that was really important to have this ODI labeled brand in the market as soon as possible. And secondly, ODI created reach to basically all legal cannabis markets in Eastern Europe, and not only Poland, as was planned at the IPO. And thirdly, and potentially most importantly, ODI has already sold and delivered products under the new agreements, and its business model really allows for scalability without incurring the heavy investment costs you typically have with running a cannabis operation.